Hello. I refused to wear my headphones this morning because, well, I don't know why. Sensory issues. I do know it has been like a week and a half since I properly updated, but because my last update came on a Wednesday, I just wanted to reset the schedule. So it's going to be back to weekly, I promise. Um, this week and a bit has been weird. Ever since I came back to work, I've kind of been head down ass up on uh, writing and organizing as things have changed. Oops, there goes my water bottle. Um, as well as being back in this environment, my diet has gone back to the way it was. Even though I'm doing everything I can to stick to it, but this week has been stressful. Uh, it is November the 9th, so you can tell why this week has been stressful. And I will not tell you more than I work in a government department, so um, this week has been stressful. Okay, cool. Yes, I know the US elections will not directly affect me, maybe, we shall see. But it may affect the area that I work in. It is likely to affect the area that I work in. So yes, it's been a bit of stress, as well as I have a lot of friends in the States who are wonderful and who are, so there's been a lot of, helping people with advice and being there for them and all that stuff, which is why I didn't sleep on Wednesday this week. I did not sleep from Wednesday to Thursday. I went to work with 2 hours of sleep, and I had an absolutely extremely stressful day because that day there was something due, and I found out that the process had not been followed, so I did everything in my power to make sure that it was ready to go, and everything was against me, and I went home crying because I was extremely overtired and I just wanted to sleep. And in my mind, I was like, even though I did everything I could, it still wasn't going to be done on time. We had a due date. Today's the due date. Anyway, um, so getting back to the important things of weight loss and movement and seeing improvements or anything like that, because this week there has been improvements, surprisingly, and it's not been in the numbers. I've always noticed, well, some of the numbers, but not all the numbers. Um, my weight this week has gone down by another kilo. So I woke up this morning and I weighed in at 94.8, 94.7. So I am officially down 7.5 kilos, which I always forget what kilos to pounds is, even though I know it's basically double. 7.2. Uh, 7.5. What am I doing? So 16 and a half pounds. I'm down 16 and a half pounds for basically a month and a week's progress. Yeah, basically a month and a week's work. I'm down 16 and a half pounds, 7.5 kilos, which is fantastic. Um, although I have been seeing it fluctuate this week. I did get down to 94.7 and it jumped up again because I needed a cheat week because of how stressful it was. I made a joke on my Instagram that the Grimace Shake is here in New Zealand, and I was like, I'm just going to keep this bad boy in standby for when America disappoints me again. Turns out Grimace can't kill what's already dead inside, so yay. Self-deprecating jokes. Yeah, we love those. Anyway, um, and I really didn't want to cook this week, but I needed to meal prep, so I got myself a giant. I didn't expect it to be as big as this, but I got myself an entire container of egg foo young, which is basically an egg omelette, but it was very salty, so I have no idea how much salt was in that thing, or MSG, who knows. But oh, my weight has been fluctuating because of it, but it's so good. We're allowed bad weeks. Um, so even though it has not been the best, like it has been fluctuating between 95.6 and 94.7. So it has been fluctuating like that for the last week and a half. It's been going down, up, down, up, down. Um, I have, however, noticed a few improvements to my energy levels as well. Now, I know that my ultimate goal, the way that I'm tracking these things, is the weight on the scale, which That's a me thing. That's a me saying I'm doing the right thing. But I always know that my body's going to fluctuate. I am a female. I am a cisgender female. I my body is going to fluctuate because of hormones, because my body is trying to make a baby, but that doesn't happen. It takes two to tango. Um, all that kind of stuff. And no, so that happens. I know that happens, but I have noticed some changes in my energy. I've started going on walks, like an hour walk every so often. I will go, like, I try to do this every couple of days. I will go from my house down the hill, up the hill to the supermarket, go around the lake a couple of times, because that lake is a 750 meter loop. Then I'll go to the supermarket, grab a treat to be like, hey, congrats, you did the thing, and then go back home. I've always complained about the hill that leads back up to my house. Um, it is very steep. It is extremely steep, and I hate it. I royally hate that hill. I've always hated it. I've always had to stop and take my breath. I've always thought that I called that hill the asthma killer because it left me out of breath so many times. But recently, I've noticed that I've been able to do that hill without stopping. I do turn around and do it backwards every so often, just a little bit of sweet relief, but I can do that hill without stopping now, which is a change. It is a success. I am calling that a win. Big yay. Happy to do that. I've also noticed the steps at work. I don't like doing stairs. um, I've noticed that the stairs at work, I always used to get really sore when I would climb them for some reason. I don't know why. It's like three flights of stairs. It is literally eh, eh, and my legs would hurt going up them. But recently, that pain has kind of been going away. It's less and less and less. But I have noticed it is different depending on the shoes that I wear for work. I can wear my little low heels, which are my casuals, and then on Fridays, if I'm in the office, I wear my trainers. And when I'm trying to do those steps flat foot, they hurt even more. Now, keep in mind, I do have short calf muscles. I've always had short calf muscles. I didn't know this until I was like a teenager, actually. So, ideally, there is a surgery that could have prevented this or like eased this when I was a child, but we never thought it was a problem. And, fuck being in surgery. Um, yeah, so I never got that surgery, so I've just always had short calf muscles. So there's always going to be muscle pain from that either way. I do also need to investigate seeing a chiropractor because while I was at Armageddon, the New Zealand School of Chiropractic, uh, yeah, what was it? The New Zealand School of Chiropractic something, NZ School of Chiro, NZ College of Chiropractics, yeah, New Zealand School of Chiropractics, which is based in Auckland. They were doing free spinal checks, and I was like, hey. First things first, they were like, where's your shoes? I'm like, I gave up. They suck. Uh, I was like, hey, when I sit at my desk and if I tattoo around with the footrest and like lift it with my feet, why does my spine crack? They're like, sit down. Yeah. And I found out there is some issues with my spine. Um, there is some stiffness in my spine and not everything is moving the way it should. So I do need to get in contact with a chiropractor. And of course, I'm an admin, I sit at my desk all day, so I really should look into getting some readjustments to get out of pain and be able to move a bit more. That would be really nice. Um, so I need to investigate into that. But chiropractic is so expensive. Yeah. Um, so that is a win, and that is a way forward. That is, we have hit a plateau. Um, but a lot of wins all the way around, which is really nice. Um, yeah. I'm just trying to think of anything else to update. That might be it. Yeah, it might be it. Um, this week going forward, I was supposed to be going to Auckland on Wednesday night. I'm not anymore because I was supposed to go to Miku Expo, but financially, it's not safe to do that right now. So those plans are cancelled. So I've got 2 days off on Thursday, Friday because I just want a long weekend. I need a long weekend. Um, yeah. This coming week, I'm really gonna try and stick to the diet, stick to more exercise, just do more, and hopefully we will see better results. Yeah, but we're seeing little wins here and there. It takes time. I know that, but yeah, yeah. Okay, that's all I've got. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience. Um, yeah, let's see where this goes. Stay motivated. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. I bet you are. Thank you for the support, by the way. I do see comments. I don't always reply to them because I reply to them in my mind and I'm like, I'll get back to it, and then I always forget. I'm sorry, but yes, thank you. I do have an Instagram for this, which I update daily, which is just at LILBUGFIT. And then my normal Instagram. I'll put the details in the description, but yeah. Thank you. Bye, guys.